Evening everyone, I'm off out this evening. Been the first time for a couple of months. I kind of not lost my mojo or my interest, just everything else seemed to be getting in the way. Other things had to be done. So I'm off out now with the camera to a lovely little local beach that I've not been to before. Bantham Beach. It's only about half an hour's drive from here. For those of you watching for the first time, I do a lot of long exposure seascapes. I wasn't actually going to film tonight because I've got loads and loads and loads of video that I've done sat on my hard drive collecting dust. What I think I'm going to do with all of that is just put a load of clips together, but now I've got to be a bit more methodical and have a start, or beginning and the middle of an end to a video. So the beginning of this video is me. So what we're going to do now is turn the camera around and do the obligatory time lapse of me driving there, and I'll catch you on the beach. See you in a second. Well, I'm at Bantham, a little bit of a trek down to the beach. Let's see how we go, see what's about. I was hoping to get a really good sunset over the horizon, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We've got a bank of cloud on the horizon at the moment, so all the glorious sunshine we've had all day has now disappeared. So we'll have a trek down to the beach, see what's about, see if there's any decent compositions. You don't want to be looking at me. Let's turn the camera around. I'm not quite sure where I'm going. I got down here and got all this beautiful green sea moss, seaweed, whatever you want to call it, all over these rocks down here. I've got so many compositions to choose from, it's unbelievable. So this is an area I'm going to have to come back to again and again. We're at pretty much, I'm going to guess, low tide, and it's just starting to come in. And I'm going to guess, I'm not guessing, I know it's going to come in quite quick. I just had this as a composition. So I've got, well, this rock here, pointing out towards Burr Island as the foreground interest. Now, as you can see, water's coming in. That's at least 2 inches. Now, less than 5 minutes ago when I set up to take the image, this was as dry as a bone. So what I'm trying to say is, when you're doing coastal photography, just be aware of what the tide's doing around you. Make sure you don't get cut off. beautiful green and grey. Just a shame the sun decided to disappear. We'll have a look around and gotta get my bearings. There's some nice rocks around about there. I'll have a look out on the way out because the car's that way. Compositionally, what I'm trying to do is get some of this green moss in the foreground. I'm going to use the island in the background. Not that you'll see a lot on the image because I'm shooting at around about 17 to 20 mil. But that's the kind of images I like to shoot, and you'll see that a lot in my work with seascapes. That looks like a nice little composition there. What I'm going to do is make a composition up out of these two rocks here with a V shape, using the greenness, slowing the water down. I've got a two-stop grad and a two-stop ND filter on the camera at the moment, so we'll see what that does. It's about 4 or 5 seconds, I'm guessing, and hopefully we'll pick up some of that colour in the sky over there. The sun is setting, or would be setting, around about here somewhere, but hopefully that'll be alright. Well, that's me done at Bantham Beach. I've been here about 42 minutes and I got about 6 or 7 decent shots. One thing I will say about this place, I cannot believe how fast the tide comes in here. You've got to, if you want to shoot the kind of shots I shoot with the rocks on the beach, you've got to be in and out. There's a couple of shots I took there where I was by the end of the exposure, and I don't think I had an exposure longer than 10 seconds. So by the time I got my tripod set up, focused, got the composition, took the shot, I'm stood in 2 inches of water. But it's a lovely beach. It's a shame the sun wasn't playing ball tonight. I should have been here a lot longer. And yeah, I've got all of that rock, it's all covered in this sea moss. Got all of that to explore next time I'm here.